Hello children, today we will start with Unit 1.5 Joan of Arc. This is a play written by George Bernard Shaw, who was an English playwright and critic. He wrote more than 60 plays during his entire lifetime, including major works such as Man and Superman in 1902, Pygmalion in 1912, and Saint John in 1923. And he was the leading dramatist of his time. He was also awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1925. So children, this is a play about a young girl of 17 years named Joan from France, who played an important role in the 100 Years' War between England and France. She was strong and full of courage. She was a peasant girl born in eastern France and led the French army to several victories during the war. Most of the parts of France was under British control. The city of Orleans, a French city, was held by Britishers. So now children, the play that we will understand now is in the year 1429, where Captain Robert de Baudricourt, a military officer, is seated at the table with all his stewards facing him. Steward means an attendant who helps in many works. So children, now let's read this play and understand it. Robert, I told you to throw the girl out. You have 50 armed soldiers and dozens of strong servants to carry out my orders. Are they afraid of her? Steward, no, sir. We are afraid of you, but she puts courage in us. She really doesn't seem to be afraid of anything. Perhaps you could frighten her, sir. Robert, grimly, perhaps. Where is she now? Steward, down in the courtyard, sir. Robert goes to the window and asks the soldiers to send the girl up. The girl enters. She is a well-built, strong country girl of 17 to 18 years. The squire's glare neither frightens her nor stops her. She speaks confidently. John, good morning, Captain Squire. You are to give me a horse and armor and some soldiers and send me to the Dauphin. So children, let's see the meanings. Grimly means seriously. Courtyard means an unroofed area attached to the house. Glare means stare in an angry or fierce way. Squire means a person of high rank. Armor means protective clothing of metal or leather worn in battles by the soldiers. Dauphin means the eldest son of the King of France. So children, I'll begin with the explanation now. So now, Robert, who is the army official, tells his steward to tell the girl to go away. Now children, here the girl is John, who is waiting outside. He further asks the steward that if he was afraid of John because he was not able to drive her away, even when he had soldiers and servants to do this work. So the steward answers that he was not afraid of John, but of Robert himself. He further says that John is not afraid of anyone. So Robert asked, where was John? Then steward answered, saying that she was down in the courtyard. Then Robert goes towards the window and asks the soldiers to send the girl. So children, Joan was a well-built and strong village girl. As she entered, she didn't get scared of Robert. She wished him good morning and asked him to give her a horse, an armor, and some soldiers, and also to send her to the Dauphin, that is, the eldest son of the King of France. So, children, let's read further. Robert, this girl is mad. Why didn't you tell me so, you blockhead? Steward, sir, do not anger her. Give her what she wants. Robert, I shall send you back to your father with orders to put you under lock and key. John, you think you will, Squire, but it won't happen that way. You said you would not see me, but here I am. Robert, so you are assuming that I'll give you what you want. John, yes, Squire, continues busily. A horse will cost 16 francs. It is a big amount of money, but I can save it on the armor. I don't need beautiful armor made to my measure. I can find a soldier's armor that will fit me well enough. I shall not want many soldiers. The Dauphin will give me all I need to free the Orleans. Robert, shocked. To free Orleans? John, simply, yes, Squire. 3 men will be enough for you to send with me. Polly and Jack have promised to come with me. So, children, let's see the meanings. Blockhead means a stupid person. Assuming means taking for granted. Orleans means a city in France. So, children, here Robert thought that the girl was crazy, and he shouted at the steward and told him that why didn't he tell him first that the girl was crazy. So the steward told him not to get angry and to give Joan whatever she wants. Now Robert looked in anger towards Joan and told her that he will send her back to her father and keep her locked in the room. To this John replied, telling him that he will not be able to keep her locked. She further said that she was successful to come and meet him even when he did not wanted to meet her. So Robert asked her if she was thinking that she will get whatever she wants or whatever she has asked for. So John replied that she was sure that she will get everything that she wants to free Orleans. She said that one horse would cost 16 francs. So children, francs was the currency of France, as we have rupees as our currency. So John further said that she does not want an armor of her size. She will use one of the soldiers' armor, and in this way she would save some money. So she also said that she will not need many soldiers and that the Dauphin would give her whatever she wants to free the city of Orleans. Now Robert was shocked listening to this, that she was going to fight to free Orleans as she was a girl. So John said yes and told that 3 men would be okay to go with her to help her in the war, as Polly and Jack had promised to come along with her to win the battle. So children, let's read further. Robert, you mean Monsieur de Pollinger? John, yes, Squire. Jack will come willingly. He is a very kind gentleman and gives me money to give to the poor. I think John Godsave will come, and Dick the archer and their servants, John of Horncourt and Julian. There will be no trouble for you, Squire. I have arranged it all. You have only to give the orders. Robert, to the steward, is this true about Monsieur de Pollinger? Steward eagerly. Yes, sir, and about Monsieur de Metz too. They both want to go with her. Robert goes to the window and shouts into the courtyard. Send Monsieur de Pollinger to me, will you? He turns to Joan. Get out and wait in the yard. Joan, smiling brightly at him. Right, Squire. She goes out. Robert to the steward. Go with her. Stay within call and keep your eye on her. I shall have her ear up again. So children, let's see the meanings. Monsieur means a French word for Mr. Archer means a person who shoots with bow and arrows. Yard means an area of land immediately adjacent to a building. So children, I'll begin with the explanation. So Robert said, "Is it Mr. de Pollinger?" So John replied confidently and said yes. She said that Jack was a gentleman and would join her. She took many other names like John Godsave, Dick the Archer, their servants, John of Horncourt, Julian, would also join her. She told Robert that she was done all the work that had to be done and that Robert has not to worry about anything. He only has to give the order or the permission. To this, Robert asked the steward that if the news about de Pollinger joining her was true or no. So the steward agreed and said that de Metz will also go with her. Robert went near the window and told the soldiers to call Mr. de Pollinger, and then turns around and asks John to go out and wait outside. John gives him a bright smile and goes out. Now Robert tells Stewart to go with her and see that she stands nearby, as he would call her up again. So children, we will stop here for today. The next part of the play will be explained to you in the next video.